If you don't teach them how to make your amazing marinara sauce, how are they going to know? We're going to talk about mentoring in this week's episode of Calendaring Happiness. Hi, I'm Melissa Ashwood. Welcome to Calendaring Happiness. It's so fun to have you back in my kitchen as we talk about this month's topic, which is building your service calendar, and specifically today, building your mentoring calendar. Now, if you haven't picked up your service calendar, if you haven't gotten the toolkit started this month, you can get started and join at calendaringhappiness.com/service. Now, this kitchen has seen a lot of mentoring. I've learned a ton from my grandmother, from my mom. We try to teach each other as we go. And I think it's a great setting to think about what you want to teach. Do you want to mentor a person so that they can do something that they can't do right now? Do you want to mentor a place, meaning do you want to teach people how to take care of it the way that you would? Or is it a thing? Maybe it's your own fabulous marinara sauce that you want to teach people so that they can make it for their family. Now, this is extra fun because these are some tomatoes and peppers that my mom grew in the garden, and it's also proof that recipes evolve. My grandmother never grew peppers, and so it's fun to see that recipes can evolve too. But if you don't teach people what your version of doing something is, then it can't live on in that other person. They're just going to be frustrated the rest of their lives going, how did she do it? And I know you've experienced that if you have a favorite family recipe that never tastes quite the way that the person who used to make it made it. So your opportunity is to be that mentor, to teach it, to make sure they know how to make that recipe so well that they will think of you all the time. Now, there are a lot of ways that you could think about, even with this example of doing, teaching a recipe, right? You might get, you might make a cookbook, right? You might make a recipe book that could have all of your favorite recipes in it. You could make a video teaching someone and showing someone how to do it. You could have people over and teach them in your kitchen live. How fun would that be? And if you don't have anyone that you want to pass it on, but you just want to pass it on, then there's never been a better time to teach online or in different meetup groups than today. So if you have something you want to teach and you don't have someone specific that you want to teach it to, think about who's the type of person you want to teach it to, put it in the calendar to teach it, and then your job between now and then is to figure out how you're going to get people to show up to learn that wonderful thing that you have to teach. Mentoring is one of the most important ways that we can give service in the world, and the more you can put mentoring into your calendar this year, the more you're going to enjoy that act of service. So enjoy planning your mentoring calendar, and in Calendaring Happiness I have a fun tool for you called the Mentor Mashup, so you make sure that you're getting connected with the right kind of mentors and being the right kind of mentor that you want to be. And I look forward to seeing what your ideas are for how you are going to build mentoring into your calendar. Next week, we'll be back and we'll be talking about role modeling, which is a little bit different from mentoring. Role modeling is not so much teaching someone explicitly how to do something, it's them learning from you by your example. And we're going to have a lot of fun with that topic. I'm going to take you out of the kitchen and into the garden. All right, that's it for today's episode. I wish you a week with lots of calendaring happiness in it. I'll see you next week.